With Valentine's Day coming up this week, love is in the air in the halls of Winnetonka.
And it's sweeter than ever.
Here's some students that decided to wear their hearts on their sleeves.
Happy Valentine's Day, Danielle. Will you be my girlfriend?
I don't. She said yes!
Will you marry me?
Know to go these days, but you know I'll keep driving. You're out of love these days, but you know I'll keep trying. Maybe it's better this way, maybe it's better this way. A feeling that never will fade, written all over my face. Before my hair turns to gray and they lay me down in my grave. All that I've got left to say, that I'm gonna love ya, give you the world and keep you right by my side. I'm gonna love ya, you'll have my soul until the day that I die. I know that you know that I'm not letting go, 'cause I made you my home for life. And I'm gonna love you, love you, love you, love you. I'm gonna love you till the day that I die, the day that I die. The images in my head permanently placed honest. Think I wanna pray for you, I'm on my knees till morning. Maybe it's better this way, maybe it's better this way. Oh, a feeling that never will fade, written all over my face, over my face. Before my head turns to gray.
Ok, hijo, en este día es un día muy especial para ti. Para mí también. Vas a dar un paso donde se lleno de responsabilidades, tú sabes. Escogiste a la mujer. Escogiste por ti y por Dios. Que Dios te bendiga en esta hora. ¿Sabes qué debe ser el apoyo mío? Dios te bendiga, hijo. Seas feliz.
We were riding bikes till 2 a.m. I was breathing hard, had sweaty hands. Couldn't seem to get my nerves down. Stomach's in my throat, can't make a sound. But we had good times together. The smells of bike tires and summer weather. As we walked, we'd sing and talk of all the things we lost.
So here we are, gathered here today to share in the joy of Esai and Danielle's wedding, to celebrate this day with you, to be witnesses as you join together in holy covenant. Esai, let me remind you, as Danielle's husband, you are called to provide for her physical, emotional, and spiritual needs. Danielle, I want to remind you that Esai desires your love, but he also deserves your respect. Allow Esai permission to lead you. Good marriages do not happen by accident, but they happen by action. And as you grow closer to God, you will grow closer to one another.
I, Esai Signs,
Take you, Danielle Catherine Craven,
take you, Danielle Catherine Craven,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer, or poor,
for richer or poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Yo, Danielle Catherine Craven,
Take you, Esai Sainz,
te tomo a ti, Esai Signs,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
como mi esposo,
to have and to hold,
para tenerte y sostenerte
from this day forward,
de hoy en adelante,
for better, for worse,
para bien o para mal,
for richer, for poor,
en riqueza o en pobreza,
in sickness and in health,
en enfermedad o en salud,
to love and to cherish,
para amarte y esperarte y serte fiel,
as long as we both shall live.
mientras ambos vivamos.
And now, Esai and Danielle, you guys have committed yourselves to God and to one another with the exchanging of vows and rings. I, therefore, pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss your bride. It is my pleasure to announce to all of you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Esai Danielle Signs.
Con ustedes, Mr. and Mrs. Sai.
Danielle came to me one day and said, "Hey, Dad, do you want to see something cool?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, look at this." So she pulls up YouTube, and there's Esai. He's doing a skit, I think, only it's on a roof. And let's just say the angles weren't OSHA approved. And she's looking at me, big smile on her face. She's like, "Isn't this cool?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is really cool." And I'm thinking to myself, this kid ain't gonna make it. I really hope I don't hear about him next week. Come time for her homecoming, and they both decide to go to homecoming together. And I take her over there. Her friend lived right down the street from Esai. We pull up, and Esai had already been there, and he had taken chalk and made arrows from her house all the way down to his house. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. This kid's all right. So next day, I see her. I said, "How'd it go?" And she tells me he gave me a dozen white roses. And it wasn't that he gave her a dozen white roses, it's how she said it. And the relationship started from there. And they never really wavered. And I'm happy for it, that they could grow and become the couple they are and be as mature as they are. And this little person, this surreal little person who has meant so much to me and helped me in times she'll never know about, that you, Esai, get to be with this person and what she means to me. It is my honor, and I am proud to be able to call you son.